Happy hobby. I'm David Gunnis. If you're a sports car collector and you're working on a limited budget, this is the YouTube channel for you. Make sure you subscribe. Welcome to our series on buying cars on eBay. These are some tips to help you improve your collection by spending less money. Now, these videos are just a couple minutes long each, but they will roll into each other. All right, so let's get into our first tip. Why should you get into an auction over a buy it now when you want to buy a car? And now remember, we also want to just pretend that all these cards are equal. In other words, this card looks the exact same as this card. So whether it's a buy it now or an auction, they're the same card ostensibly. But we're wanting to understand why it's better to get into an auction for a card than to just do the buy it now price. Well, first, you generally will save more money when you get into an auction on eBay than you would if you buy it now. And that kind of stands to reason. Auctions are generally cheaper than a buy it now because there's fewer people looking at an auction. Figure if you go and look at a card right now that's up for auction, it's probably got a 7 to 10 day window for that auction. People next week aren't going to be fighting for that card. People next week may see the same buy it now card that's available. So you're looking at fewer people to compete against during an auction. And figuring out to buy it now, that's going to stay up there until somebody buys that card or they lower the price on it. It stands to reason that an auction is going to go for less than a buy it now price because why would you be fighting in an auction if there's a similar card already available at a lower buy it now price? So auctions are generally going to be cheaper than the buy it now. Now there are some instances where buy it now card is actually a better deal than an auction card. Like say for instance it's a rare card and you can't find it on auction, or maybe it's a card you expect is going to go higher in value eventually and so you want to just get it now. Can't wait for the end of that auction because it might go higher in value then. So we've established auctions are a better way to save money, but they will cost you time because you got to track that auction, you got to watch it, you got to wait for the end and try to get it at the end. So it's going to cost you some time. Now it's up to you to determine, is that time worth the difference from what the end of the auction is going to be to the buy it now price? If you're just a buy it now, you save all that time, maybe that's worth more to you. All right, let's keep the party going. Now that you know that auctions are better values for card collectors, our next video is going to help you know which auctions you should target. Have a happy hobby.